Hello, I hope I'm audible. And my name is Vikrant. I'm recording this video. Basically, I'm going to start a series in which I will be going to record every day of my life until I graduate, or maybe I will keep recording this type of videos. So let me give you the context. This video will be going to be the day zero. Why I'm calling this as day zero? Because this series will include my updates, my daily updates, and whatever things I am going to do in a particular day. I will be going to give you the context about the updates, what is going on with my life, and how I am progressing in my life. So basically, it will help me in future to keep the track of my progress, whatever I am building. And I really wanted, and I remember that I wished to start recording my videos when I was in my first year, but still, it's my third year. If I regret or if I try to procrastinate this, it won't be possible. I guess I still have 1 year, so I can continue this journey even if I failed to start from the first year. So let me give you some context about me. My name is Vikrant Singh, and I'm recording this video not to get this viral or anything. The main purpose of me recording this video is to give some messages to my future self. It will be very beneficial for my future self to like visualize how I was some few years ago, and what I was doing with my life at that particular moment. And we all agree to this point, and we all might wish that we should have started recording our journey, or we should have started journalizing our complete life very long ago. I'm starting this journey just to impress, not just to impress my future self. If I made something very big in my life, see, I I am not very good in spoken English, so this series will also help me to be good at that skill as well. So I will be continuing this video. So let me give you some context about myself. As I shared what's my name, I will be sharing about my journey. So basically, let me tell you what I am, and what I am currently doing, and what I wish to be. So I'm Vikrant Singh. I'm a third year computer engineering student at Thakur College of Engineering and Technology. Basically, it's a college which is in Mumbai University. Maybe you might have heard about this name if you are from Mumbai. So I am in third year, and it's there is only few months left, and after few months I will be in my fourth year. So that's why it is very important for me to like take some accountability. That's why I'm starting this journey, uh, talking something about my past. So like something about my past. So I I have completed my 10th standard with 88%. Like, I was good in my academics, but I was not involved in extracurricular activity because of the void that has been created by not participating in extracurricular activity. That void is being filled with the YouTube addiction. So because of that void, I started consuming YouTube videos and all, and social media. So because of this, I got addicted. I won't say that I got addicted, but yeah, I started using YouTube and other social media platforms quite a lot in a day. So when I started in my 10th standard, like, I started consuming videos, YouTube videos in my 10th standard. Earlier to that, I was playing video games on my mobile phone, such as Mini Militia or any other games. I really thought about those games, and I I really wish that I could be what we say, that still, if it would be it would be very nice if I still have the drive to play those video games that I used to play. I like I still remember that I used to play GTA Vice City. I used to play GTA San Andreas on my laptop or on my computer, and that was a very good escape for me from everything. I was doing good with my academics at that particular time. So, but after that, uh, I started using social media platforms such as Instagram and YouTube, when I started using the YouTube, I thought that I was like consuming information, but actually that was my misconception. That particular thing which I was doing at that moment was known as infotainment. Basically, we are consuming information, but we are not using it anywhere. Because of which it's just waste of your time. You're just consuming the information, like how you're consuming the brain numbing contents. So I was addicted to you. I was using YouTube quite a lot in my 10th standard, but it get really worse when the COVID lockdown hits. So when there was a when there was a COVID wave, we had to follow the lockdown protocols, and because of which we have to be in our homes. When I was at my home, I was just using YouTube as my escape. I used to watch YouTube like 8 hours, 10 hours, or 12 hours a day, and because of which I got addicted to YouTube quite a lot. Since that moment, when I was in 11th standard, like I got my first phone way before 11th standard, like just in the middle of the lockdown when we get some relief bought to buy electronic items from shopping websites such as Flipkart. So I still remember that I bought my first phone when there was some relief. So we contacted a what we say a showroom. The name of that showroom was like Snehanjali. So we contacted the showroom owner and said that we want to buy a particular phone, and he agrees, cause he agreed to that, cause we had a mutual friend, like our family had a mutual friend who knows the owner of that shop. And I got my first phone. That was Realme C3. Okay, that was the Realme C3, and that's it. So basically, I got my first phone, and when I got my first phone, I started using it like I was really mad about choosing that phone. I started consuming video after video after video, and I can't stop myself from like closing that video. I still remember I used to like start watching video at 11 a.m. or 10 a.m., and I stopped when it's around like 3:30 or 4:30 a.m. So you can get that idea. Like I was just sleeping, and like I was getting a break when I was sleeping, or maybe getting a shower, or maybe doing something other course. So at that particular moment, I still remember I get very addicted to that to the YouTube. And then later in my 12th standard, I realized that I need to do something. So that's why I joined but a career like a coaching institute or coaching center, just to get the marks in my 12th, because I didn't know anything about 11th standard. I didn't know any syllabus about the 11th standard. uh, I thought that it would be very easier for me, as I got like 98 or 98 marks in science. So I thought that it will be very easier for me. But when I started studying at that coaching center, I realized that that coaching center was not that good. They were not paying attention to us, because they have some dispute with the directors, and and all the directors have started some other institutes, and they own their own institute, because of which the venture that they had earlier was known as some name. I won't be taking the name of that venture. So basically, that venture, I was studying in that venture that they had earlier, uh, and they were not paying attention to the batch which was enrolled in the earlier venture. So I was in the 12th standard. So we used to have only 1 hour a day, or maybe maximum 2 hours a day of coaching class. So I still got many time. Um, so I, see that there are two approaches. If I wish I would have used that time, just I would have used that time to improve my academics, or maybe to cover up the backlogs. But I used that time to again start to again I would have used that time to cover up my backlogs, but I used that time just to what we say I use that time to uh, feed my feed my YouTube addiction. I use that time to watch mind numbing content and whatnot. I still regret about that decisions. I still think that if I would have studied like 6 months consistently, I would have been at a very better position. But that's nothing. That's just venting that I'm doing there. It won't make any sense, because I got um, time after that as well. So I wasted my complete 12th standard. I will say that I really wasted, because the only place where I was studying was the coaching center. And in that coaching center as well, in that coaching center as well, I was not paying attention, because you might know that there is something known as brain fog, or what we say, brain rot. So at when I am in uh, coaching center, I am not very attentive to what they are teaching. Maybe if I'm not able to comprehend anything, I might not if I was not able to comprehend anything, I would not ask the professor or teacher, what I would not ask the professor or teacher about my doubt. And I really was not that much attentive into the class. After that, I continued doing the mobile addiction. I continued feeding my mobile addiction, and that's was a very horrible decision. When the boards came, when the boards were very nearer, I tried to minimize my, what we say, mobile consumption, and mobile consumption, but I failed to do that. I started studying one month before exams. I know that that's a very bad plan. Still, I was not being able to focus on the study, because whenever I try to study, whenever I was trying to study, I I um, I was easily getting distracted by the notification. And even if I disable the notification, I was not being able to sit for the 3 hours or 2 hours straight to study. So I used to take breaks, like even after half an hour or 1 hour, or maybe I used to take break when I don't like the topic. Like if there is a topic such as like rotational motion, or maybe rotational motion, or mechanical property of fluids. In that particular chapter, I was skipping those topics, and I was thinking that maybe I will do it later, just because of the procrastination. But it was my biggest, what we say, that I would say that that was my biggest regret. Instead of like skipping this topic, I should have spent more time in solving the questions, or maybe solving the illustration that would give me more concept clarity. If something was difficult, or I still remember that I still remember that mm, I still remember that someone advised me that if you are not being able to understand anything, just give some more time, because whenever you think that you are not being able that you are not able to understand anything, you are just this much near to like succeed in that process. So if I would have spent little bit more time little bit more time comprehending all of this thing, it will be way more easier for me to do that thing, to comprehend those questions. And maybe I would have been at a better position where I am right now. So that's the thing, like, I really regret about. So when the board exam was very near, like when the board exam was like mm, only a few days ago, I was literally studying at a very good pace. I was spending less much time on the social media, because you know now, right, it's maybe due to the fear of getting failed or something. So basically at that moment I was really trying to like cover as much syllabus as I can. But believe me, I will say only one thing, that it would have been much more better if I would have started studying from maybe 6 months ago, or 7 months ago. I would have scored a lot better marks that what I scored in my 12th. So I started studying only 1 week before my board exams, and that too sincerely. If you want to quote something, then if you just want to include whether I was studying or not, I was studying like before 6 months, before the exams. I was studying 6 months before the exam, but that was not very uh, attentive. I was not that much serious about my task. I used to like spend most of all my time on social media. I don't used to make notes. I don't used to solve any questions that has been solved in my coaching center or the video lecture that I watched. Nothing like that. So mm, just before my exams, I become serious. I started covering most of my syllabus. I still remember that I just one day before the exam, like if I have to give the board exam tomorrow, then I would uh, tomorrow in the morning, like maybe say 10 a.m., then I would study till 2 o'clock or maybe 3 o'clock in the morning, and I will sleep for like 4 hours or only 3 hours, and will go to the exam center and give exams, come back home, and then sleep for 4 hours, 2 hours, and then again repeat the same cycle. At that particular moment, I still remember that I used to like value my time most. I even there is a white there is a whiteboard behind me. I have like written in a bold words at that time that 1 hour, like that my 1 hour is equals to 2,000 rupees. So if I'm spending 1 hour, it means that I'm spending 2,000 rupees. So I was very dead serious about the time. Just after the exam is over, I all the what we say all the excitement, all the boost faded away, and nothing left. So just after that particular moment, everything faded away, nothing left. Every excitement, every accountability or sincerity that I had um, got wasted, right? Nothing was left there. So I skipped all of those things. I started again doing the same thing. Like I started feeding my YouTube addiction, and I will say only one thing: it was YouTube addiction. I know that it would be any other thing. Like if I was not been addicted to YouTube, I would have been addicted to a game or maybe a social media platform. But I was addicted to YouTube. That I know. So at that particular moment, I was addicted to YouTube. After exams, I started feeding it again. Uh, just before just before the uh, results, I know that it won't be a good thing to have, cause I know that I didn't did good this year, and I thought that I would get very less marks. I started praying to gods. Maybe my prayers were accepted. I got 73% marks in my board exams. Uh, I know that is low, but compared to the time that I dedicated to this, I think that it's okay. I know that that was not very good marks, but I will say only one thing: if I would have spent more time studying about those topics, if I would have spent more time on practicing those things, I would easily get more than 80% marks, and that's changed everything. The thing I got 73% marks, and that's changed everything. So. Just before the results, we have to actually apply for the competitive exams that we need, that we want to be appeared for. So I filled that for the JEE, I filled that for the MHTCET. Okay. uh, I I I got approximately 4 months or three, okay, at least 4 months just after the board exams, because it was the first batch which had a board exams just after the COVID. So we were the first batch which had the board exams, physical board exams just after the COVID. And I'm from Maharashtra State Board, so we had the first board exam after the COVID. I still remember that the batch that was earlier to me had 4 attempts of JEE, and I had only two attempts of JEE. Uh, there were 4 months remaining. I went to the coaching center for 1 month, and after that, I just went to my native place just to roam, or maybe for a vacation. I don't know why I did that. Maybe due to the wedding or something. My cousins, maybe due to my cousin's wedding, I went there. I took a lot of book with me, but I never opened any book. Trust me, I never opened any book. I spent most of all my time watching movies, watching YouTube videos, and all. I literally utilized nothing. I literally wasted my complete time. When I was back, it was only 1 month for the JEE exam. So I started studying for the JEE exams, but I knew that I can't overcome my YouTube addiction. So at that particular moment as well, I was consuming YouTube a lot. Even though I know that after 1 month I had a exam that will like decide my destiny. For example, I had JEE and MHTCT. Like if I would have grind for 1 month, I would have like get a good decent marks in the MHTCT or maybe JEE. And that would be my golden chance. But I missed, but I wasted that chance as well. I was using YouTube. I was consuming YouTube at that particular moment as well. And I still remember when I went for my first attempt. I just made random shots. I selected any other topics. I just uh, opted for the option um, which I think might be a right answer. I didn't even solve any question. I didn't even solve any question. Because I know that I know nothing from those questions because I haven't practiced anything, right? I know I know the theoretical part. I know a little bit illustration, but I didn't know the level which was which was came into the GW exams. And I will say that in the first attempt I got like 26 or 27 percentile. That's very less, and that's purely due to the guesswork that I made. I didn't even solve even a single question from my calculation. I didn't even try to calculate even one answer. I totally opted for the guesswork, and I got 26 percentile. After 1 month, I appeared for the second time JW exams, but after giving this exams, I was very serious about my second attempt and for the MHDCT. So I started studying for the MHDCT exams. I was studying. I was trying to complete my complete syllabus, and I really think that I'm proud of. Wait a second. And I really think that I did a good job. I was really serious about my studies after the first attempt, so I started studying the complete syllabus. I started practicing the PYQs. I started practicing the questions and all. I think that I did a good job. And for the MHTCT, I know that I won't be able to make to the GEE mains because it took a lot of time, and the strategy for the MHTCT and GEE is totally different. For MHTCT, you need to be as quick as you can, and you have to attempt every single question because there is no concept known as negative marking. But in GEE mains, it's all about the accuracy more. It's all about the accuracy. It's not about the it's not about attempting most of the question. It's about attempting maximum question which are correct. So that's a completely different strategy. So I was studying for the GW. I was studying through the materials from the JEE, but I wanted to appear for the MHCT. So I studied from the JEE materials. I had bought the course when I was in my 12th standard. um, from physics wala for the JW preparation. I was studying from that as well. But I will definitely say you one thing that I haven't like from at the last moment I was trying to complete the syllabus from that. But uh, trust me, I will be lying with my future self if I agreed that I was studying. I will say that I haven't studied. I haven't watched even a like even I haven't watched even a single live class. So maybe due to any other reason, but I haven't watched even a single live class. I was like still completing. I was completing the video at 2x. I haven't solved any DPP. Like no, I have solved some DPPs, but I will say that I was not serious about the course that I have bought from the physics wala. Even though it was not free, it was paid. I have paid for that course, and I was not serious about that course as well. So at the last moment, I was trying to solve some DVPs from that particular course that I have bought. I was trying to complete my complete syllabus from the one shot videos and all, and I was solving the questions from the MHTCT question banks, and there were many question papers available online at that particular instance. So I was solving those questions, and still at that particular moment as well, I was addicted to YouTube. I won't say that I was addicted, but still I was spending 4 to 5 hours a day on watching YouTube videos and all. Just a day before, just a day before my JEE mains, I really regretted a lot because I know that I did a terrible mistake. Of did a terrible mistake of wasting my 11th and 12th. If I would have spent those days carefully, then I would have got good marks in my 12th standard. I would have got good marks in my 12th standard. And I will say that's the complete like disastrous moment for me. I was really feeling negative negative at that moment when I returned from the center. The exam didn't went well. I got 50 percentile. The exam didn't went well. uh, I I'm sure that I won't get any of the college for that particular rank. And there was only 1 week of left for the MHTCT. So I went for the MHTCT exams. completed those exams. I left many questions because I was still in the delusion that this was a JW exams. But I forget that there was no negative marking. I would have. I still remember when the uh, marks sheet or the answer sheet came. I checked my answer sheet. I left 16 questions unanswered, or unmarked. If I would have randomly take those marks, I would have got better marks in MSTCT. But I got. Uh, I will share the result. I got 93 percentile in my MSTCT exams, and I thought that okay, it's okay. I would get. I can get a tier 3 college using this percentile. So I decided to. I decided to take a drop, but I realized that I won't take drop because I got 73 percentile, 73% in my 12th exams, and it's better to not take a drop. So I didn't opt it for any drop. I thought that I won't take drop, even though my friends who who were studying with me, in that coaching center, took the drop because they all of them got more than 75% marks, and I didn't. So if I would have got, that's why I said that it will change everything. If I would have got more than 75% marks, I would have taken a drop because it's everything. Because I have nothing to lose except the 1 year. If I would have taken the drop and would not make it, but even so, the main concern was if I would have not if I would have got 75% marks, I would have taken the drop because for the JEE mains admission process, you should have scored more than 75% marks, aggregate marks, or maybe there is some circumstances like you should have scored something combined the PCM. So that's the thing. But I didn't score 75% marks, so I didn't opt for the drop. Even though my friends were convincing me that the pattern won't be there, but they all were wrong because very next year the pattern get revised, and again you need to get 75% marks in order to get admission in NITs or any other any other government colleges. So that was very that was a very weird thing. So I didn't opt it for that particular exams. Like I didn't opt it for drop. I took admission in Thakurgaon of Engineering. That's a tier 3 college, or maybe you can call it as a tier 69 college. That was not a very good college, but still, that's what I deserve, right? Because I got 93 percentile. So I took admission in that college when I was in my. So there was a very huge gap between the admission process and the exam results. So I got like roughly around 2 months or 2.5 months break. My college gets started in the month of November, so I started going to my college in the month of November, right? And the result was then in the month of September. So and from September to November, I wasted every single fucking moment. I wasted every moment on watching YouTube videos because I have nothing to do. But that's the biggest red flag that I did. I still remember when I got in first year. I regretted about the decision that I should have uh, spent that particular 2 months in upskilling myself, in improving my English communication skills, in improving my coding skills and all. But I didn't did that as well. So when I got in the first year, the college was very hectic because it was a complete college. Like it was a complete 7 8 hours a day. We have to be in the school for 8 hours a day, and it required 75% attendance. So that was a very tough thing to manage. I used to travel at 7 a.m. Got college at 8:30 and be in the library for 2 hours, and 10:30 to maybe 6:30 we need to be in the class, and after 6:30 I used to go back to home. Then this cycles keep repeating until the sem 1 is completed. I got very less marks in my sem 1. That was 9.61 CGPA. You might say that it's a good CGPA, but see, it's totally depend on the circle that I had. The circle around me got a very good marks and got very good score. It was only dependent on one particular subject which I totally fucked up. That was BEE exams. Maybe most of all you might know that it's basic electrical engineering. It is a first year subject, and many people say that it's not a very great subject to have. So I scored very less marks in that subject, and because of which I got very less marks in my sem 1. So when my sim 1 get completed, I got a 1 month break. I would have used that particular time to upskill myself. Still, I didn't use that time to upskill myself. But yeah, I did one certification at that particular moment. For in that particular moment, Python. Still, when I'm in college, I'm not into the extracurricular activity. I just do one thing, that is studying and spending a lot of time on YouTube. I will say this thing, that I used to spend a lot of time on YouTube, and I was spending a lot of time. So after that particular moment, Simon, I started coding a little bit. I started I started taking information about the tech stacks and all, and I came to know about a hackathon that was Geeks for Geeks Solving for India challenge. And then I built a team, and I participated in the hackathon. My team members were great. I was not that good. I was not good in coding at that particular moment, but I was very, like, I am very good. I'm very good in communication skills. Surely you won't believe, because I'm trying to speak in English, but believe me, when I'm giving presentation in Hindi, I don't need any script and all. I'm very, like, impromptu with my communication. I'm very good at sales when I'm in Hindi. I can, like, literally convince any other. I am good at negotiation, so I did all of those presentation in Hindi, and it was very. I think that it was very nice. So first, that was my first hackathon. Uh, we won the institutional round. We went to the Pune, and that was a great experience. Still, in my second sem, I was still wasting my time, but little bit. My friends were in their drop year, and one of my friend, whose name was Ashish, got me like interested into the gym. So I got interested into the gym just cause of him, just cause because of him. So I joined gym with him, and I started going to gym at least for 1 or 2 months, and then I skipped going to the gym because I thought that my friend is not going there, so why should I? So that's basically due to the peers. And I was doing gym because of FOMO. I think right now that I was doing that gym because of FOMO, because I don't wanted to do that, because I didn't had any energy left in me when I'm back from my college, because we had lectures at 8:30. I used to get back at home at 6 o'clock, and literally I didn't had any energy, because I used to complete. I had assignment to do. I had to study for my exams, but I think that I'm maybe giving excuses, but I really think that. Uh, but yeah, I was wasting my time on YouTube at that particular moment as well. So that's a biggest red flag that I had. I shouldn't have spent that much time on YouTube. If I would have saved some time by not being, like, addicted to YouTube, I would have gained some extra skills, right? So after that, after that, I left the gym. I started studying. And I started started studying, and, like, uh, I was just I was doing only one thing: go to school, back came back to home, spend some time on YouTube, spend some time, not some time, most of all my time on YouTube, when I think that it's very bad, or it, like, I have did a terrible work today. I maybe So whenever I started realizing, I I went to I went to watching course. I was not doing code at that particular moment. Whenever I feel miserable, or whenever I feel that I have wasted a lot of time, you know, we regret after wasting a lot of hours on YouTube. So at that particular moment, I was watching Udemy videos. Whenever I think that I have wasted a lot of time, just to give me satisfaction that I have did something productive today. So I used to watch some videos on Udemy. I had bought the course from Angela Yu about web development. So I started watching those videos whenever I think that I have wasted a lot of time, because it's about mostly I came back to home at 6 o'clock or maybe 5:30. I started watching YouTube's. I started watching YouTube, and I spent most of my time till 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 10:30, and after 10:30 I started realizing that I have wasted a lot of time. So when I realized this, I start maybe at that particular moment I start just watching the videos from the Udemy courses that I have bought. and that's the thing. I watched the videos maybe for a 1 hour or maybe half an hour, and again came back to normal. But I never wasted my time when I'm in college, when I'm in my classes or any other thing. I waste my time on mobile phone when I'm at home. I have that's the record. Whenever I'm in my comfort zone, I always waste my time on YouTube. When I'm in college, when I'm in hackathon, I never wasted any even a single moment on YouTube, because I know that that's the most fucking thing to do. That's the very weirdest thing that you can do to harm yourself. So that's about the first year. So in the second sem, I got 9.85 CGPA. That's a great like progress. But again, the one achievement that I had in my first year was to win the Python hackathon, which was held in my college. That not hackathon, workshop. And second one is to win the GFG, Geeks for Geeks Solving for India hackathon. And then at the end of the sem two, I realized that we need to do internships at the end of the year. So the college were offering the internship, in-house internships, in which the teachers will teach the industrial skills. And second one was a club that was TCD open source. It was very very nice club, and it was very near to my heart. Still, it is very near to my heart. Like, I know that there were people who used to play politics, but still, it was very great opportunity to me. At that particular moment, I had bought the laptop for myself. Earlier to that, I had a computer, but I bought the laptop in the month of May. 1st of May, I bought my laptop. Okay, so I started. So just after the exams, we have to enroll for the in-house internship, and we had a chance to do in internship under the TCT open source if we get selected. So I know that I want to get selected for the TCT open source. So I started. Like, I literally had only 2 days, and I know JavaScript. I won't say that I don't know anything about JavaScript. I know about JavaScript because whenever I think that whenever I was regretting about wasting my time on YouTube, I started watching Udemy videos, because of which I got to know about the JavaScript, Express.js and all. So because of which I got to know Express.js and JavaScript, and that knowledge helped me to like crack that internship interview in my first year. So that was not very tough. I had a knowledge, and I started watching a video from Six Pack Programmer about the backend development in 6 hours. So I watched that complete video, not complete video, half of it, in which he used mongoose with the MongoDB and all. And I watched that video, and that knowledge was very like very overwhelming for me. Still, I tried to comprehend this thing. Use ChatGPT a lot to get to know what's the meaning of that particular concept, which I didn't know. And I did the exams. Like, I literally didn't sleep for 6 hours. I just slept for 2 hours or 3 hours, and went for the interview. Like, it was online interview, and I got selected. I got selected for the backend internship, and that helped me a lot. I did the 1 month internship at TCD open source. That helped me a lot. They taught us how to use GitHub, how to make contribution, how to make pull request, merge. They provided us project that was ERP backend. That was my first bigger project that I worked on. I contributed in that project a lot. I still remember I had made a lot of contribution to it. And after that, my second year of college started. So in my second year of college, I was still following the same thing. I started spending my most of all my time on YouTube. I was spending uh, still, the YouTube was a part of my life till the second year. I was wasting my life a lot of time, like maybe 6 hours or 7 hours a day on YouTube. Whenever I get home, I started like I start spending my time on YouTube. And whenever I get bored, or maybe started feeling regret about, or maybe started regretting about my decision, I come back to work. That's my complete scenario. So I wake up, I go to college, I come back from college, and I started spending and I start spending my time on YouTube. When I feel that I'm not doing something right, or maybe if I'm regretting, I come back to actual work, thoughts came. I start doing the actual work, that is to upskill myself and all, like start coding or maybe studying or maybe doing some academic work or maybe doing some classwork. That's the complete schedule that I used to follow at that particular moment. So in my second year of college, I was doing the same thing, but I was trying to studying, but I was trying to study little bit of concepts from web development and backend development. Then I had my first hackathon, that was HackX. I won that hackathon. We participated in blockchain domain. We won that hackathon, and it was a very great opportunity for me. After winning that hackathon, like everything changed for me. Like I think that I can do something in this domain. So I started taking backend development seriously. I got certification from Free Code Camp for the backend development course. So I did that course as well. After that course, I did some course from the Code Dam about the data structures and algorithm. And after that, I started taking certification seriously. So that was my first. That was my third sem. Okay, as I haven't made any single penny till that date. If you are not taking any hackathon money into the consideration, then I haven't made any single I haven't made any single penny out of it. So I started coding when I had the third semester break. I thought that I will upskill myself, but still I wasted my complete time on YouTube and this and that. But I was participating in hackathon. I still remember that I participated in a lot of hackathon in my second year. Hackax, then Rubik's, and whatnot. Like I participated in MOBA hacks, I participated in no code and many hackathons, and I failed many of them. I failed majority of them. I At that particular moment I have just won second two hackathons. Then the sem 4 gets started, and in my sem 4 I was still repeating the same process. But there is something known as um, I was spending little bit of my time on upskilling myself, because of which I get little bit better at something. So because of which I spent some time on web development as well every day. Because of that habit, I was getting day getting better a day after day, and I won my third hackathon. That was Hackanova 3.0. Hackanova 3.0, right? Yeah, that was Hackanova 3.0, and I won that hackathon. I was I didn't won that hackathon, but I secured the third position. That was also a winner. That also included a prize. So I thought that that's a hackathon win. So I got third position in that hackathon, and so due to that hackathon, I got a little bit more confidence that I can do something in my life. So I started appearing for the internships and all. And at that particular moment, I think that I have known a decent amount of backend development. Uh, because of which I think that I got the confidence and I started appearing for the internship. I was not been able to crack any internship, but I have appeared for many internships. For example, Coinex, I failed Coinex. I failed JP Morgan. I got selected in the till the third round of JP Morgan. First one was the resume selection. Second was for the machine coding round. That was DSA. Third one or the last. The third one was the interview round. The AI interview round. I failed that AI interview round, and I didn't make any position to the hackathon. I still regret about my decision. If regret about the decision that I should have spent more time on upskilling myself. If I would have spent more time on upskilling myself, improving my vocabulary, improving my spoken skills, then I would have passed the JP Morgan third round, and I would have made till the hackathon. It didn't matter if I win or lose that hackathon, but I would have even if even if I had participated in that hackathon, and I had made something valuable, I could have got the opportunity to intern at JP Morgan. And interning at JP Morgan means like uh, 98 or 95% surety that you will get, and that you will end up getting job at JP Morgan. But I failed that thing as well, just because of the YouTube addiction. Because I had time, like seriously, I had time, but I failed to do that. I had time. I didn't use that time to upskill myself, and so in the sem 3 I got 9.86 CGPA, and in the sem 4 I won one hackathon. I appeared for many hackathons in the sem 4, but I only won only the one hackathon, that is Hackanova 3.0. And in my sem 4 I got 10 CGPA. Yeah, in my sem 4 I got 10 CGPA. It's not. It was. fairly due to my attendance, because I have kept more than 90% of my attendance. I have got good marks in my term work, and that's all. I think that I'm grateful for 10 CGPA. After that, I after the completion of my like complete second year, I started appearing for the internships. I started appearing for the internship interviews, and I landed one internship. I went there. It was a place at Ram Mandir, and I just visited that place once. And from next day, I stopped going to that office. I started finding the online or remote internship. I landed a remote internship, and that company name was Cat of LLC. I was making 10,000 a month. That was a decent amount for me as an intern. But again, at that particular moment as well, I was wasting my complete time on YouTube. I'm very sure about that thing, because I had screenshots. I had saved the screenshots and digital well-being reports that how much time I was spending on my mobile phone, and that was really problematic statistics. If you will analyze them, it was very problematic, because I was spending 6 hours or 8 hours a day on my mobile phone just watching YouTube at that particular moment. When I landed an internship at Catoff, I in my sim in my fifth sem I started doing the internship at Catoff, right? Then I in the second sure, in the fifth sem I was doing some I was trying to upskill myself, but I haven't learned anything. Um, a great skill in that particular moment. I was making a very granular progress, and I think that was the worst thing that I would have did, because even if I want to say that what amount of skills I have like a good amount of skills in system design. Like maybe I am good at designing the strategy of completing a project, but still I don't have that much amount of technical skills. I still need GPT and all, chat GPT and all, to complete a project, and I think that's not a great thing to do. And I will share one thing at the end. Let me complete this thing. So I landed my first internship. I landed my first paid internship, not first internship. I landed my first paid internship at Catoff. So I was making 10,000 rupees a month, and after first 2 months, I won a particular bounty at Super Team. So I got 1,500 US dollar from that amount, from that particular bounty, and that was a lot to me. I think that was a decent win for me. Uh, after winning $1,500 from that bounty, it was been like 3 months or 4 months working at Cat. So I also got the increment. I got from 10,000 to 25,000 rupees a month, mm, and I was and I was working as a backend developer over there. I At that particular moment, I had learned, like I had gathered a significant amount of technical skills, like in the backend development. I was good at the backend development. Still, I didn't have that much technical, what we say, proficiency, cause still I needed, at that particular moment, still I needed ChatGPT to make the things up. But I was doing fine at that particular moment. And and still I'm getting 25,000. I'm in my sixth sem, and today is February 22nd. Okay, 22nd. Yes, it's 22nd of February, and I'm still getting 25,000. The money that I made from the internship and the, what we say, the bounty I win is like minimal. That's not lot of amount of money. I'm grateful that I got that money, but still that's not a great thing to have, because in I'm not into any other extracurricular activity other than hackathons and coding. If 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 I would have enjoyed my life, then it wouldn't be a problem. But I didn't enjoy my life. I spent most of all my college life in front of my mobile phone screen, just uh, scrolling the mind-numbing content and all. And I don't want to do again, because I'm dead serious about this. The amount of skills that I currently have can be achieved just by like working for 2 weeks. If someone works, if someone have worked only for 2 to 3 weeks, they can literally surpass me. And literally, there are my friends. I want to take one of my friends name. His name is Vishal. He's good at academics, he's good at everything, like, but he was not into the coding since third year. He started coding in his third year, and have done a significantly great job. He have completed many full stack projects, and I guess he actually knows a lot of thing from it. Like, he's like, he follow the tutorial very seriously. If he wants to complete a particular project, he will definitely complete that project, right? So the and I say this thing to him as well, that if you will just spend 2 to 3 weeks of your life to learn the skills that I have learned, you can easily surpass me, because I have spent most of all my college life in front of the mobile screen. So whatever skills or whatever technical skills I have is just due to the small steps that I have taken every day. If I would have what we say, if I would have increased the amount of work that I taken every day, I would be at very better position that I'm currently right now. See, many people will say that if you're in third year of college, and you are doing a remote internship, it's very good for you. It's it's perfectly fine. I totally get that point. But remember that I was not into any other thing other than coding, college, and mobile addiction. So if this the thing that is mobile addiction have taken a lot of time from my college life, so what's the matter, right? If I would have spent some time less on my mobile phone screen, and would have utilized that time in upskilling myself, I would definitely be at better position that I'm currently right now. I keep this saying again and again. I have recorded many videos earlier. I have recorded very reminders for myself that whatever I'm doing is not right. And every time I say, I blame YouTube addiction for it, because everything I failed is due to the fact that I was not utilizing the time that I got on my uh, skills. I was wasting the time only on the YouTube addiction. The way I'm trying to speak in English is very, very, what we say, poor. And I could have improved my communication skills if I could have improved my communication skills if I have spent some more time on upskilling myself rather than doom scrolling my phone. Okay, so at this particular moment, I really think that I want to just uh, like stop everything, because I don't want to live this life. I'm not talking about the self harm. Like, I really don't want to be this version of myself. I know that I have something better. Like, everyone does. So everyone have something better in themselves. They can be a better version of them. But I know that's the very bad version of myself. I'm making only 25,000 a month. I know that's a great amount of money as an intern, but again, if you can make more, then why you are being satisfied with this much amount of money? See, the worst thing I can do is to keep the same version of myself. I'm getting 25,000 a month internship, right? I could get only 45 to 50, maybe 40,000 uh, rupees as my salary. So my target is to like aim for higher. So how I can do that thing, to actually, by making myself brand around myself, um, making the self brand about around myself. I know that I have spent a lot of time on good stuff as well. Like, I have been to like more than 10 hackathons. I have won three, like I have been to like maybe 16 hackathons. I have won 4 hackathons. And literally, I will say only one thing, that because of mobile phone, I lost my friends. Because of mobile phone, I procrastinated a lot, and I don't want to continue this life. So that's why I recorded this video as day one, just to remind the future self that who I was at 22nd of Feb, And if I continue to be at the same position, then it won't matter, right? At least I recorded a video uh, for myself, to remember that, see, this was who you were uh, 1 year ago and who you are right now. If you are the same, then it means, then that it means that it was not your destiny, it was you who ended up like this, right? So that's why I recorded this video. So from this day I will record every single day and I will share my progress. And what I really want to do in this particular journey is to upskill myself, right? The first thing, upskill myself. Let me broaden my target. So by by what I mean by upskilling myself, so it means that I will be spending some amount of my time recording this type of videos, which will help to track my journey, and which will help me to like uh, which will help me to tell my future self what I was doing at that particular day in my life. And also, so I will do this thing. So I will improve my communication skills. I will improve my knowledge about the technical skills such as JavaScript and all, backend development and DevOps and DSA and aptitude. So these are the things that I need to focus on, because I need to get a job in IT. But I don't just want to do a job. So I will be building side projects every single weekend, and I will try to code and I will try to ship a project every single week. And that's how I will track my progress. I will try to do one DSA question every day, maybe two or three when I feel that I can do. And I will try to do aptitude and all, and that's all. But I will definitely try to record my complete journey. Uh, I'm not hating myself. I'm just saying that I don't want to be this version, because I have I have like proven myself that it's not me, right? I can do something better. I can be in the hyper focus mode, or maybe I have proven myself, like what would be my future keep uh, if I keep wasting my time on my mobile phone. Because I got the result. I got the result of wasting my time on mobile phone in my 12th standard, in my JW exams, in my MHCCT exams, and I will get this results of wasting my time on YouTube in my future as well, right? So that's the thing. I don't like, it will be my day one of beating the algorithm, uh, and like controlling myself. So I will be recording every single day about my journey. I will be sharing what I did today, what I did that will make me 0.001% better than the person that I was yesterday, right? And I will try to work at least 8 hours a day. I know that's a huge thing, but if I work 8 hours a day for 6 months, I guess I can be better. I can be like 2x or 3x better than the version that I was earlier. So I think that it's a great time to stop this video. It's 8:30 p.m. and it's 22nd of February, Saturday, 2025. And uh, let let me wish my future self that um, that he will complete this journey and will keep posting the videos in future. And uh, thanks future Vikrant, if you are still watching this video, and if you are still progressing in your life, and if you made the past version, that is me, proud about you. So thank you if you do that. And if you didn't, so it won't even matter, right? You always did that thing. I always recorded this type of video for myself, and I always regretted about the decision that I made, because I end up spending my time on YouTube, and I don't want to do that. If I had time to spend on YouTube, I will definitely try to learn a new skill, or I will try to craft my existing skills. I will try to do, and I will definitely. So I shared that I will upskill myself. I will do learning in public. I will make projects every single week, and I will try to record a video every single day. This will help me to like improve my communication skills. JP Morgan or Code for Good is round the corner, like it will be happening just after a month or so, and I will definitely complete this video. Remember, I am Vikrant. I have proven myself that I can do anything in a short amount of time. I just need hyper focus. I have won hackathons. I have scored like a nice CGPA. I have maintained a nice CGPA. I have scored a decent amount of marks in 10th, and I have been in the worst position that I am right now. So I will work. I will work every single day, by thinking. So by remembering, like, I will work every single day as if it's my last day of my college. So I will definitely try to do everything. I will try to utilize 100% of my day, because we all have got only 8,686,400 seconds in our day, and I will try to utilize every single moment, to upskill myself, to to create a value for myself, right? So that's a great point. I don't know, it's my first time recording this type of videos, like not this type of videos, recording a video for the YouTube. If anyone else other than me are watching this video, then please bear with me. I'm really sorry. I'm just trying to do something nice with my life, and I think that it could be a great way to do that, because I think that making content creation can solve the habit that I have formed. So please, forgive me if I made those mistakes. And thank you if you watched, if thank you, Vikrant, if you watch this video. That's my future self. And if you don't, then I can't do anything, bro. Thanks.